Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Today we will be talking about the budget-friendly home decorating tips, as this is one of the most asked questions ever. So let's begin. The tips we brought for you today are not just budget friendly but will also lift up the aesthetics of your entire home. First is artwork. As soon as we say artwork, people usually assume an expensive, one-of-a-kind painting from a professional, but that's not what art is all about. You can buy any art piece from a trusted website or vendors and have them in your home. And if you want to have the best artwork in the most minimal budget, select something from Shutterstock and get them framed from your local vendor. A good art piece that matches your interiors have the ability to make your walls stand out. If you get expensive options in big ones, then you can opt for multiple pieces in same color combinations in smaller sizes as well. We will link a few for you in the description below. Second is shades of white. This is one tip that we have repeated time and again. Use only shades of white as your primary color. If you're on a budget, then using only whites will never go wrong. Any shade of furniture and furnishings go with white as the base. Not just this, but white works for multiple interior design themes from contemporary to modern and even traditional. The shades of white we usually recommend from Asian paints are White Butter, Lilac Frost, Air Breeze, Ice Grey and Morning Glory. Third is statement decor pieces. Statement decor pieces have the power to completely change the look of the room. Having just one or two statement pieces is all you need if you're on a budget. Please remember that it's never a good idea to go with smaller decor pieces in large numbers. They look very tacky and might not even match your interior style. If you find that the physical stores are costly, you can always look for affordable options online. Another great tip is that you can also frame an old fabric piece or a printed upholstery fabric and use that as a statement decor piece on your wall. It's easier to style few statement pieces as they look good almost everywhere. We will link a few of the good ones for you down below. Frames are another great way of adding character to any space or wall. If you're on a budget, then you can always buy mid-size frames from Amazon or IKEA and then make your own artwork to put in them. You can also choose frames in a pop color instead of white. It adds dimension without burning a hole in your pocket. A secret tip is to design a beautiful scenery or quote on platforms like Adobe or Canva. Print them out based on the frame dimensions and voila, you have your very own customized framed wall. If you're artistic, then you can also do this yourself. Just choose a quote and have fun. Fifth is wallpapers. Another great way to style a wall is to have patterned wallpapers, as you will not need any artwork on top of it. They come in a variety of range and are easy to apply. If you have a plain room, then covering just one wall with a beautiful wallpaper is enough to change the look of the entire room. Sixth is adding rugs. Whether you have a small area or a larger one, there are rugs available in every dimension. They don't just add character but also bring the whole place together. If you have a smaller area, then make sure to buy a rug in the shade similar to the furniture around it. This creates an illusion of one large piece and thus makes the space look bigger. If you have a larger area, then you can always go for contrasting rug colors, but just make sure you stick to the primary color scheme. Seventh is planters. We always talk about planters because they're something that never go out of style and they never will. A planter will always amp up your space and make it look so much better. If you're on a budget, you do not need to buy fancy ones from a brand. Instead, buy from a nearby local nursery. Just make sure the size is from medium to large so that it acts as a statement piece in itself. Eighth one is using bold colors. By using bold colors, we do not mean that you paint the entire room in one bright color unless it's a bohemian theme. What we are suggesting is that you paint just one wall in a bright color and leave the rest in the light overall color tone. In themes like bohemian, people do color the entire room in one bold color, but for people on a budget, you can always paint just one wall and ask your painter to put a quote on it. It could be an inspirational quote or something that you really believe in. Alternatively, you can also use wall tapes and other techniques to create a unique pattern on only one wall of the room. If you're creating a pattern, then it will look good on its own without any artwork. There are multiple examples of homes where we've done this already. Ninth is making good use of contrast. For a bigger impact, we suggest you contrast the furniture to the wall. You can paint the wall in a dark color and choose a furniture that pops against it. This also eliminates the need for any artwork. For bringing a small change and while shopping on a budget, you can use contrast in things across your home, like use a light colored throw on a dark sofa or a dark shade throw pillow on a lighter sofa. This works wonders in creating dimension and lifting up the space while you're planning to make small changes in the overall vibe of your home. So that's it, guys. These tips will help you considerably in decorating your home on a budget. Do let us know if you use any of these in your own home and tag us on Instagram. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. See you next week. Bye-bye.